Hi, I'm so glad that you wanted to learn a little bit more about our metabolic reset protocol. Whether you're looking to get some more targeted fat loss, build muscle, or just take a little break from food prep, this is a great plan to gain momentum toward your goals. So, before I introduce the plan we'll be using and discuss the specific details around that, I want to explain first why I've chosen this plan for our clinic. So, my mission is to restore your metabolic health. You've heard me say time and time again, this is about being strong and healthy, not skinny. When we improve our metabolic health, our organ systems can function in harmony again. Our cells use and produce energy more efficiently, and our body stops storing that dangerous fat and instead starts to use the fat we've already stored as its primary source of fuel. Then we see that the things that are bothering you today, like fatigue, brain fog, stubborn belly fat, cravings, mood swings, those things go away pretty quickly. And then the likelihood of the higher risk problems, like having a heart attack or having high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, strokes, cancer, all of those things also reduce significantly when we have optimal metabolic health. So that is our goal here, metabolic health. Our goal is to live in a body that uses, stores, and produces energy very efficiently so that we can be healthy and enjoy life more. So I chose this plan because I know that it works. This is a medical nutrition plan that does exactly what I just described. I have witnessed incredibly predictable results using this plan across every age and gender with the last version of their plan. And now it's even better. So, Trilogy Health has clinical data that is now robust enough to say that it reverses metabolic dysfunction, which, like I said, is at the root of most of our symptoms day to day and chronic disease. And no other program or even medication can legally say that they can reverse metabolic dysfunction. We have to improve that from the inside out. And so they've now leveled up their meals, both in flavor and ingredients, to support gut health and fat metabolism even better than they did before. And Trilivy added a three-phase system that now supports metabolic health across the spectrum, well past the initial weight loss phase. So, hear my heart, this is not a diet. Even if you choose to only follow this precise nutrition plan for just 1 month, think of it as a way to gain momentum on your lifelong journey, not as a quick fix or a short-term diet plan. Now, many patients will choose to follow a medical nutrition plan like this all the way or most of the way to their healthy body composition. And then they'll work with us to slowly start preparing more whole foods themselves as they continue to build muscle in the refined stage. These folks will see the fastest and healthiest results, hands down. I'm confident in that. To you, that means getting to your goal faster. To me, that means reducing your risk for cardiac event or cancers with loving urgency. Now, a strict, structured nutrition plan like this is not for everyone. Some of us want more freedom in our food choices, or maybe we resist structure or are very emotionally tied to food or flavors. We understand that, and we are here to meet you where you are. This is not a race, and it's very important to us that you feel comfortable with your plan. But if you have metabolic syndrome or a visceral fat that is over 15, there is some urgency to this. Your risk of heart attack is doubled with those issues. You don't think it'll happen to you, and I hope it doesn't, but I've seen it happen to way too many people. So let's go. Your quality of life is important. Your life is important, and I want you to enjoy it. I don't want to hear about anybody coming down with any cardiac events or cancers or anything like that. I really want to tackle this metabolic dysfunction with more urgency. Also, if you've been using a GLP for weight loss for a year or two and you're still not at your goal or your balanced eye shape, I encourage you to develop a sense of urgency around getting to at least that balanced eye shape so that you can maximize the effects of the medication for weight loss. Those effects are somewhat time limited, so we do want to make sure that we're doing the best that we can while we're using those medications. So, one of the other big benefits with Trilivy's metabolic reset protocol is that you save time in food prep. This is important to me because I want you to have more time to be building those other healthy habits that you're going to want, you're going to need to maintain your health long term because we're all super busy. I get that. So here's how it works. It's simple, it saves you time, it saves most people money. And I'm going to walk you through a couple of the key steps that I think will be enough just to see if you're interested. And if you are, we'll take it a few steps further. We'll get you some more information. But it's as simple as this. You order your meal replacements or the Reset 5-in-1 active fuelings um, from Trilivy. If you are doing the full metabolic reset protocol, which is probably what I recommended for you if you're watching this, you're going to plan on having 5 of those meal replacements per day. Again, those 5-in-1 reset fuelings. They're each about $3, so that totals about $15 a day for 5 meals. Most people will purchase the whole month at once, but you can definitely do less. You can do this however you want. I'll show you the basic website where you can go for some more information. And then I'm going to link a specific ordering site for you at the end of this video. However, if you already have an account or if you've had an account with Optavia in the past, just log into your current account and order your desired reset plan. For almost everybody, I recommend the 5-in-1 active plan. The active indicates that it has some essential amino acids as well, and those are really good for protecting your muscle health. If you are someone that is exercising more than 45 minutes a day, vigorous exercise, you would probably do better on the 4-in-2 plan. It can all be adjusted once you just kind of get your initial package. We can circle back to see what is best for you. I'm going to share my screen really quick just to show you the basic Trilivy website. So this is trilivyhealth.com. You are welcome to come here and do some of your own research on this. I would also refer you to this website, the Medifast Metabolic Health Institute, if you're a science geek like me and you want to see those scientific clinical studies that we talked about. But coming back to trilivyhealth.com, you're welcome to come here and poke around a little bit. There's some great videos, there's some great information. This is the 3-phase system that we talked about: reset, refine, and renew. You can find your plan, you can learn more about all of those plans. And I'm going to show you now the one that I recommend for reset is down here. Again, great videos as you go. I like this one. I hope everybody is exercising a little bit already. So I go with this middle choice, more than 15 pounds to lose and currently exercising. So learn more, and it's going to show you this plan. I opened it in another tab here. So I want to show you this. This is what it'll look like if you do open that up and add it to cart. If you see some fuelings here that you like say you are someone that does not like chocolate, go ahead and remove it. That's okay. You can choose whatever you want here. If you want to reduce your cost a little bit, you could go ahead and eliminate the amino acids for this first round, unless we've already been talking about muscle loss and we're really, really focused on building muscle for you, then I really want you to have those amino acids. Whether you think you're going to continue this past a month or not, please give yourself the 20% off. Click that button. You can cancel this at any time. There is no commitment to order more past this first month. Okay. And again, you can just order as much as you want here. Look around. I would try to stick with everything that says Trilivy on it, rather than some of the other fuelings that might not be reformulated yet. Variety is nice to have, but I will tell you, I've had a patient lose over 100 pounds before just using one fueling 5 times a day. I know that is not for everybody, but the point is they all have the same nutritional footprint, so you can use them all interchangeably. Okay, so just choose whatever you want and know that you're going to be having about 5 of them per day. After you've placed your order, you can start to get excited about this change that you're going to do. Get excited about taking some time off of food prep and just really simplifying your nutrition plan for a month. For some people, I like to tell them, think about it like intermittent fasting. You're going to have one big, beautiful meal each day that is lean protein, 3 servings of vegetables, and healthy fats. And in between those meals, we're going to keep your blood sugar just perfectly balanced with these reset fuelings that you either just have to open up and eat or add water and mix. Some of them you can pop in the microwave or an oven for a warm treat. There's a really nice variety of these. And again, they all have the same footprint, so order whatever you want. Go ahead and swap things out, make it yours. Okay? Once you've placed your order, you can come over and check out this client hub. This is at www.transformingmyhealth.com. And from here, you can start to get excited and review the program guide down here under the reference guides. The client guide opens up to this reset plan here. So in this, you can see the table of contents. You can again look at those different plans to see what's the best plan for you. You're going to want to know what is in the lean and green meals. So go ahead and, scroll down to page 19 and start to take a peek at that. I'm going to show you some recipes here in just a second too. But great information here. We are on a mission. This is nutrition on a mission. I like that. The reset fuelings, it talks about that, how those work so well. They're perfectly macro balanced. They're nutritionally complete. They never spike your blood sugar. And believe me, I've tested this by wearing my own continuous glucose monitor. I use these as part of my optimal health plan in my renew phase. So here's a little bit more about the lean and green meals. We're going to do lean protein, healthy fats. Here's a bunch of different protein options. There's a really wide variety. You notice the leaner the protein, the bigger the serving you get. So it kind of depends on your appetite and your hunger, and also the more healthy fats you get. So it can be a nice benefit to choose some from the leaner or the leanest options there. Also, we include lots of vegetables. 3 servings of vegetables is a lot. That is 1 serving of a leaf is like a full cup, and most any other chopped vegetable that's on this list is half a cup is 1 serving. We're going to get 3 servings a day, plus the fiber that's in the reset fuelings. So I encourage you to kind of scroll through that, get excited about what we're working towards. I'm back in the client hub now at transformingmyhealth.com, and I'm going to show you also where to find some lean and green recipes. Now, I like to keep my lean and green very simple, so I use that last menu that we were looking at there. I'm like a protein and veggies on a sheet pan, keep it simple, or make a chicken salad kind of a person. But we've got some great recipes here too. So I just want to show you some of that through this demo. So lots of recipes here. There's like 100 recipes to choose from. You can filter based on how much time you have. All of these will keep you right on plan and just get you seeing really great results. So don't all those look good? I think they look great, and it's dinner time, so I'm getting hungry. All right. So let's see if there's anything else I wanted to show you. I think I'm going to stop share for now on that. All right. So that's as simple as it goes. Like if you're committed, just go ahead and order your kit, start to get excited. And this is what the daily action looks like. So when your box arrives, or on the first of the month, if you're starting with a group reset, You simply just plan on having your first fueling within an hour of waking up. And then about every 2 to 3 hours after that, you'll enjoy either another fueling or your lean and green meal. And just like that, you'll see amazing results. When you add those essential amino acids to your plan as well, you get more protection for your muscle, even muscle building, faster recovery times if you're working out. And it's a nice way to increase your hydration a little bit too, because you get some more flavor there. But it is seriously that simple. And if your brain is getting in the way and you simply cannot stay on plan due to cravings, food noise, taste, or inability to believe what is possible, talk to me. We might discuss starting a GLP or adjusting the dose if you're already on one, if it's the food noise. And if you need some help really thinking about what's possible and believing what's possible for you, please talk to me. Um, I'll leave you with this. When making the healthy choice seems difficult, and this could be right now, or it could be with any of the multitude of healthy choices we're faced with each day. If it seems difficult or you're wondering if it's worth it, remind yourself why you're here. Why is it important that you're alive and enjoying this life? For a lot of people, it's to see kids or grandkids grow up or to stick around for their pets. Um, Make whatever it is for you really clear. Visualize yourself attending weddings and graduations, holding grandkids, walking a daughter down the aisle, or dancing at a wedding, traveling. Where do you want to go? How do you want to feel on the airplane and when you're walking around wherever you're going? Do you want to be more generous with your time or find the energy to just do the work that you were created to share with the world? Whatever your why is, it's worth it. You're worth it. And start to create some urgency and excitement around that vision. How badly do you want it? Because it could be just right up ahead for you. It may not be far, it may not be as far as you think. So, just like most journeys or adventures, it's more fun with friends. So, let's do this together. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I'm going to share my screen again here just to give you that last ordering website that you'll need. I will also link it um, to this video, wherever that comes out. Okay. So I love you. You're worth it. Let's do this.